Yeah, what is good? Your boys are back in the building, fresh off parole. What's good, people?
Got problems, man. You need prayer. You need prayer. What is good, family? 2 weeks was too long, but you don't have to wait no more. What's good? OG turned. OG is turned. It's your man, Beard Jedi, a.k.a. Let me get this fresh for season 2. Albert Shoehouse, a.k.a. Bayard Jordans, a.k.a. Lee Kicks, a.k.a. J.D. Shoes, a.k.a. Andy Van Nike, and a.k.a. the Master Most Jack Swagless. This is Talkin Kicks. This is season 2, episode 1. We back in the building. We missed your ugly faces, you scoundrels. We missed all of y'all. And you know how we do before we kick the show off. Let's go ahead and see what's up with the KickTalkers in the building. Gang, 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 gang. KB Fresh Kicks. Q the Queen's in the building with her right name. Jen, you know what goddamn time the show start. Don't play with me. Jamie White's in the building. Jermaine Manning. Warrior Blood. V's Kicks in the building. OG Kicks. 804 King of Phones and J's. Night of the Living Dead Stock. Still one of the greatest names in the show. My homie, Mr. Kyle Park in this thing. Hey, T-Real. What's going on, brother? Pain 82. Ricardo Bonner. Sneakerheads Clothing Line. We got a big announcement for that one, too. Just Rob. He added the Just, man. We appreciate you, bro. Finally. Thank you, brother.
Buckeye City Soul is in the building. What's good, brother? We are back. We are back. We are back. We are back.
We
season 2 on deck. Hopefully we can match season 1, and if we can't, we'll call it a wrap. It'll be it. I like to pretend like I haven't talked to these cats every day, but since y'all haven't seen us talk to each other, how y'all doing? How y'all doing, man? How's the wallet? How the clothes fitting? Is everything good?
The clothes are fitting extra tight. The wallet is extra loose because ain't no money in it. But yeah, other than that, we good, we full, and family, we missed y'all. We like really, really missed y'all. And you know we ain't shit. So
y'all ain't shit.
Yeah. So we missed y'all because y'all really ain't shit.
I mean, to have people send us messages and say, when's the show coming back? We can't wait for y'all to come back. That's dope. Now, y'all might have been paid off. OG Wallet been a little light, so he might have paid y'all off, but we appreciate it.
Bruh, Wallet mad light. And my house looked like a hurricane went through it, and actually a hurricane did, because my 2.5-year-old great nephew was here. And when I tell you he was running things, he was running thing, brother. It was just like, whatever. If everybody's going to be up, he's just, by the time it was time for him to go, he was all cooled out. He made up with the dog. They was chilling. He didn't want to go, but it was great.
He made up with the dog.
Well, see, you know, we have a small dog, but you remember Chemistry. So Chemistry is not a tall guy. So conversely, he does not have a tall son. So like my 2.5-year-old nephew, like when the dog get up on Hines, the dog is actually taller than Kirian. So,
okay.
And, you know, we have a little terrier, and terriers like to hop up on people. They're just very energetic dog. So when he first came in, he was like, oh, it's new people. How you doing? Hey, I'm Ginger, and I'm just so glad you're here. I heard a lot about you. And Kirian was like, me don't like the dog. Me don't like the dog. So we had to keep him separated. Ginger was like in dog jail for like 4 days, bro. It was comical. But
they was beefing.
At the end, they were all good, and they were dapping each other up. And Kirian was popping Ginger in the head. She was like, "Okay, yeah, I like that. Thank you, sir. May I have another?"
We got some more KickTalkers rolling in the building. Don Turner just strolled up in the building.
DT
23.
Boombot614, don't know their name, but welcome to the show, brother.
Welcome, family.
Jersey Deep is in the building, and I think that was the last one I saw. Illa Ills, I saw you roll in. What's going on, partner? Thank y'all for kicking it with us. Yeah, man, we're back in the building. Couple of things to take care of. We got to pay a few bills. Sponsors for this season. We haven't figured out our grand prize or if there's going to be a grand prize. And if you're hanging on for that, don't. But if you rock with us, we got some people that rock with the family. Footage Society's back on deck again. You can use that discount code. And Sneakerheads clothing line is on. But I'm gonna let OG let y'all know what it is. OG, if you could please put the people on.
Well, family, we always want to be a blessing to you because you all are such a blessing to us. So we want to welcome officially as one of the sponsors of season 2, Sneakerheads clothing line. Applause, please. Ooh, that boy good.
That boy good.
Good,
terrible.
Shout out to the homie Rep Milwaukee 414. I won't put your government in the street, but y'all know who that is. So we appreciate him, and he is going to bless the family with a 15% off code. So if you like to do lace swaps, like I like to do lace swaps, get over to Sneakerheads clothing line. Check them out. They got your leather for your ones. That's a must for me. They got colors. They got all kind of stuff. They got bags. They got, I don't know what surprises they have coming, but that 15% code, the code is Talkin Kicks. If you don't know how to spell it, you don't deserve the discount. Talkin Kicks, all one word. Y'all know how we do it. TALKIN, no G, KICKS. Put that in when you complete your order, and you will get 15% off of your total order. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, this Sneakerheads clothing line. We also want to give a shout out and a big congratulations to our 2 season 1 grand prize winners. My Kit Gang Tight All Day and Night was the winner of the Footage Society gift certificate. Congratulations to you, my brother. We understand you have already picked it up. So when you cop, let us know, what you do. Are you holding it for that heat for Christmas, or just what are you gonna do? And also congratulations. The granddaddy prize from our perspective was the custom from Des Custom. So shout out and congratulations to Ricardo Bonner. He was the winner of Des Customs. So as soon as the football season is over, we will connect you up with Des, and you got to let us know, man. We have to see this first Talkin Kicks custom giveaway shoe. I know it's probably gonna be dope. I'm guessing it might have a Steelers theme because I think it gets down with the Steelers like that. So it'll be really interesting. Congratulations to both of you. And like Beard said, we're still working out what we're gonna be doing, or if we're gonna be doing anything for season 2. So y'all just stick and stay. But again, we're glad to have Sneakerheads clothing line on board. And also don't forget that the 10% with Footage Society is still available to you. So, if you're just making some regular purchases or what have you from there, make sure you use that 10%. It will save you. So, every little penny counts.
Hey, for real. And this that you see over here, Serve with Soul, that is another vendor. Company's name is Soulmates. Talked to him and they decided to send me some stuff. Somebody's not muted. I don't know. I was getting feedback. But he sent me the shirt. And he sent me some of that's actually a patch, stickers, like the sticker gang, everywhere. So this is like their main logo. He's got a hoodie that he's working on for me that I can't wait to rock that.
Okay,
so check them out. Like I said, it's so.
We need 3 of those when those are available. We need 3 of those hoodies.
I'm working. This is the logo that's on the hoodie. This is what I hope I'm getting.
Ooh, yeah,
that's fresh as hell. Right now, I don't think he's got a website, but you can follow him on Instagram, Soulmates, SOLEMATES. So
yes, sir.
Make sure you check them out, man. Hip hop flavor with some kicks. And I don't mean like just a dude who's throwing shirts together like that lift heavy dude. I'm talking about the dude has apparel. He's done fashion shows. He's got hoodies. He's got embroidered stuff. So make sure you check him out. Black owned business. I'm not afraid to put that out there. I think it's important. So I'm supporting the homie. These were not free. These were shirts that came out the wallet. Throw out the topic for discussion, Don Turner. What do you think about the call's attempt to stop Hey, we're going to get into it, Don Turner. Somebody been looking at the cards. He been looking at the cliff notes. Don Turner, you're fired. Get out of here.
Don Turner got the spy cam on us.
I mean, he's all in our business. But we've been gone for 2 weeks. And typically, y'all know we do our pickups. We go into the releases, and then we hit you with the lace up. I've got a feeling, because Deacon Discount is sitting over here, and he's got 4 pair of shoes. If Deacon Discount got 4 pair of shoes, then I know these 2 scoundrels got 6 or 7 pair. So
I'm on Medicaid right now.
So we're going to go through the pickups, and we're going to get to the releases. The lace up may be short. We try to protect our brand, but I'm just getting y'all ready. And we want to know what y'all picked up too, because it's been 2 weeks.
Are we doing that hump day heat today?
Absolutely doing the hump day heat. Since you mentioned it first, please go first.
All right. Well, I had to switch it up today. I de-iced one of the Puma Coogee collabs.
Ooh.
So I was Coogee down to my feet today. Rocked out on that suede black pair. Real nice. Real nice. Enjoyed these today.
That's dope. Before we get to Caddy's hump day heat for the day, I want to give a special shout out to Ricardo Bonner again, because he went ahead and copped a couple of pairs of Nagash shoes. So Nagash was running the sale for Black Friday, 50% off.
Oh, wow.
And it was what they had in stock and stuff they had coming up. And Ricardo Bonner hit me up, and he went to the website and copped. So I appreciate that, brother. Like we mentioned at the end of last season, he gives back to his own neighborhood. He donated, was it $50,000 worth of inventory or something like that?
I think it was 20,000.
$20,000 worth of inventory out of his own warehouse. So I thought that was dope. So thank you, Ricardo, for doing that.
No doubt.
Caddy, what did you rock today, my brother?
Like I said, I'm on Medicaid now. So because I had to do some moving around in the city today, I had on the black sock darts today.
Hey,
Kept
do what you got to do.
Listen, I'm on Medicaid. This is what I got to do now.
Let's see. Looking at the chat, Bonner had on them SB dunks today. Warrior Blood had on the 72 and 10s on feet. Look, Q the Queen said Coochie down to the socks, OG.
No doubt.
Filled with rocks.
Jermaine Manning had on the UNC ones. Payne 82. What's going on, brother? Had the 23s on feet.
You didn't do that right. What's up?
What
up, dude? This is Payne 82.
What's going on?
I feel like
it's Payne 82.
Hey, wait a minute, man. You can't. We can't have Satan on here. I was about to start repenting. Yeah,
what's
hold
going on, man?
Jesus.
Hey, but you know what's gonna be scary when one of his sons rolls up on the video and be like,
"What's going on, Daddy?"
I need
today. I'm gonna do my dad's video.
Hold on, I'm gonna show my dad sneaker rotation. Sneaker heads go to church wearing.
This is my weekly bottle rotation. Monday I had the green bottle. Tuesday I had the milk bottle. Hey man.
Jumpman Bostic was rocking the Gatorade 6s today.
Disrespectful.
Disrespectful. Early like a mug.
Disrespectful. Disrespectful. The Wolverine Killer Force. So they are talking about college sports, and Buckeye City Soul is letting them have it right now.
My man OG Kicks said I had on the Eli Manning on the bench sock darts.
Oh man.
Damn, son.
So disrespectful. Eli deserves better, man. Eli deserves better.
Why are we starting Geno Smith?
JB said the video's coming soon. We'll be looking out for that, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there was a lot of news talking about the Giants being the last team in the league to start a black quarterback. And at the same time, people said, but why is it this black quarterback? It's like, come on, man. You got to take the win.
Listen, at this point, I could probably be the quarterback for the Giants.
Okay. Let's just slow down.
On that note, I think we're going to right along with the show. Thank you very much.
Broke D's out. Went ahead and put on them blue threes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Had these on today. I do need to get some lace attention, but it's so comfortable. They so comfortable.
They so
Got my hand on
nice.
the day. Look at that. That's not even bad. That's not cleaned up. That's
nice.
We're gonna put these in a vault to 2018. That's what I'm gonna do with those. Had to wear those today. But now comes the part of the show that will probably last for the next hour and a half. The pickups. Now, only because I'm Deacon Discount, I'm gonna go first because I know I can't compete with them too.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Medicaid Hour.
This is no competition.
Coming to the poll. So we would like to know what y'all got to. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all picked up, we want to know that too because it's been 2 weeks. We want to know what y'all got. Deacon Discount kind of broke the mold because this was not a discount. We got them. We got them 11s.
Hold on, Deacon Discount. Wait a minute, Deacon Discount.
That was not a discount. This is not a discount.
Discount. You've been dipping in the offerings.
I had to cheat a little bit. I had to mess with the congregation.
Well, somebody been deep in the offering.
Sometimes I backslide. Back in my backslide days, I had to go down and I'm gonna repent for this, but I had to have them. I got these
from the youth ministry.
I got these from Footage Society, so appreciate y'all. We actually do rock with our sponsors, so thank you for the lookout on those. And now Deacon Discount is back in full effect. So after that slight spurs, I got the delayed W. Y'all know my story with these alternate fours. I finally got a pair. They were dirty and broken, and we won't go through that. I'm still scarred. I ended up driving all the way out to Houston to check out a discount. I had the feeling that there was a discount. This was the day after Thanksgiving. I showed up. They didn't have shit. And I looked for about an hour and a half. I was like, y'all really ain't got shit. So I left. On the way home, I said, let me stop at this other outlet, stretch my legs. If there's somebody open here at the Nike spot, then I'll go ahead and check them out. I pulled in. The first car left. Like the perfect parking spot. It started glowing and shit. Angels were singing. I said, all right. Exactly. So I went ahead and parked. I rolled in and it was 1 million people out. And I don't do Black Friday. I was like, I'm not doing this shit. I said, I'm going to go ahead and give him one caveat because I'm here now. I'm going to check the wall and that's it because that's all I can get to. The aisles was packed. These were sitting right on the shelf. Size 13, sitting right there. By the time I got done with the discount and everything, it ended up being $110. I'll take that win. The pair that got sent to me that was supposed to be brand new, I paid $145 for those. So I'll take that one at $110.
Yeah. Tay Baltimore said he needs a pair of alternate floors, but maybe next year. Yeah, because he hit up on them cause things. Hate.
Oh yeah.
Hate. A box on your house.
Hey. In the surprise for Deacon Discount, found these on eBay, dead stock, no box. How does that work? I shot my shot and I got them. We got some Way Away 2s in the building.
Oh,
nice.
Never been worn. Brand new shoe. I tried it on. It's pretty comfortable, but that will be worn soon.
Is that the Uptown colorway?
I think it is. This is my first pair of Wades. So I blame One Leg Lister for this. It's my first pair of Wades. And I paid $60 ship for those. Deacon Discount, $60.
Deacon Discount did not go in the building fund this time.
Didn't go in the building fund this time. I'm doing good. And then the pickup, I blame this one on Buckeye City Soul. Because I think they were doing the Battle of the Goats. And he rocked these. And I said, I've never seen them, but I want them. And I happened to see them and I got them. These are the Candy Pack 2s.
Oh.
Ooh.
They are actually worn. It doesn't look like it here. And then you turn this side and you say, God damn. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait. Foul on the play. Flag on the play.
What happened to your ankle?
It looks like Michael Blackson has worn mother sucker.
Oh, shit. So I'm going to clean these up. But the shoe is a win, man. I can't be mad at that. This one was $60 ship. It was $48 and then $18 for shipping. So that's a win. Gene dye. Yeah, that's probably what it is, Don Turner. But I got some cleaner. I got some Actyline and I got some EB cleaner. It's going to get the conglomerate. We're going to get that out. But I thought that was pretty sweet for it too. And that's it for me. That's where the madness stopped. I've got to go to church and repent. That's what I got.
What do you mean? That's it?
That's it.
That was a nice little stash. You said like
because I know what y'all about to do to the show. I know what y'all about to do to the show.
That's all I got. That's all I got. What we doing, Caddy?
Which one of y'all want to go first? Which one is coming in second?
Okay, I'll go. It don't matter.
Go ahead, OG.
Why you say it like that, bro?
Go ahead. Listen, I told you I'm officially on Medicaid right now. I'm just waiting for my Fidelis card to get here.
Man, okay, yeah. All right. See, now you're talking trash. Go on, show us the Medicaid. I want to see the Medicaid. Since you said you on Medicaid, I want to see the Medicaid.
Didn't I say I was waiting for the card? Didn't you just hear me say that?
No.
I would just like to let you guys know that this is when the show gets disrespectful.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Ain't nothing changed. Come on.
Gabriel Kick said, I want to see OG pickups.
There you go.
No
request has been made.
All right, fine. Here we go. All right. We're gonna do this fast. Shout out 100% to the homie black ass African who held me down with these girls right here.
Want to say it for the people?
It is the SB, the black SB Pigeon Dunk Low.
You evil black, dirty, just
so much disrespect.
Dirty, evil black magic mother.
So yes, shout out to Black for holding me down. This is absolutely what his family about, because it was a swing and a miss for me. But he looked out for me. He was my backup entry, and I was able to cop. So thank you, my brother. Then what?
He came out so disrespectful. The dog left like, "Ooh, it's hot in here. I got to go."
So this cop, we that first week we were off. The family took a little trip down to South Kakalaki, and on the way back, we ran through round 2 in Richmond, and I found these dead stock chutney 14s.
Can you speak to the mic when you disrespect us, please?
Chutney 14s.
Oh.
Hate.
Dead stock. No feet ever been inside before. It was a win.
Anthony Hamilton's.
Close. Man, OG everything. Even had the little the card with it, everything nice and crispy. Shout out to round 2. Y'all definitely don't sleep on them. Then when my family was here, my nephew was asking me about these, and we went in the store and we caught these.
I have to jump in, sir.
Yes, sir.
804 King of Phone J said, "Who was in round 2?"
Oh, yes, and actually, thank you. Shout out to the homie 804, because we were coming down the highway, and I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be in your city in about 20 minutes. What's good?" And he showed up. So real talk. That's what's up. I wasn't in there that long because my wife gave me a certain amount of time to be there, and I wasn't trying to get messed up. So, but whatever he was doing, wherever he was at, he made it across town and came through. So appreciate that. We got a chance to chop it up for a little bit. We were trying to plan to hook up for the Sean Worthington Air Max release, but that didn't work out. But appreciate you coming through, big homie, and hanging out with me for a minute over at round 2. So absolutely.
I was about to yoke that ass up. He was like, "Who's in round 2?"
Yeah. I'm sorry. You right. I forgot.
Don't be playing with me, Smokey.
You told Harpo to beat me. As I was saying, my nephew was looking for these when he was here, and we went up and got these. To me, this could replace a Timberland in the fall.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'll be quiet, New York. Whoa. Be quiet.
What shoes that?
Nobody asked you that.
Now you're being disrespectful.
It is the week.
Being entirely disrespectful. I don't mean to cut you off, but nothing's replacing the Timberland. How dare you? You need to apologize to Timberland right now.
When did Sneaker A. Smith come in the building?
When you said that I can replace a Timberland. How dare you to have the mitigated gall to say that a Jordan can replace a Timberland?
Wow.
I just did, but
You should be ashamed of yourself.
you're not even really from New York, bro. Aren't you like from Connecticut? Sneaker
I'm
A
from
Smith?
Queens,
You're from Queens.
from Hollis. Watch the show.
I'm gonna no. I
And I
said
don't mean to
sneaker.
be disrespectful because you're my friend. And I appreciate you. But I can never, never replace a Timberland. How dare you?
Okay, I'm gonna fix this. Now, as I was saying, this really will replace. Say something else so I can mute you.
Okay.
No. No, dope colorway. Looking forward to rocking it in the wintertime. No, it can't replace Tim's. I'm just being facetious. You happy now?
The chat was going in on you too. They was like, bullshit. They ain't replacing no Timbs. It's a way of life.
Well, for old people with bad backs, these are well more comfortable. So now put that in your pipe and smoke it. It's all good.
Hot Spot said,
Fresh
"Don't let the
Kicks.
power get to his head. He's disrespectful."
Oh, okay.
KB Fresh Kick said it best. The dead ass sixes.
Yeah, that's sixes. Yes, sir.
Where did I learn how to be disrespectful, though, family? Where did I
I
learn?
learned it from watching you.
Well, I learned it in season 1, listening to Cadillac. All right.
My shoe game tight all day and all night came in. He didn't use it yet. He's waiting for something special.
Got it. Well, congratulations, my brother. All right. Dornbeckers on deck. Those up tempo Dornbeckers. When they came, I decided to keep them. I'm gonna hold on to them for a while. It was a couple people hit me up on IG asking me, if I decided to let them go, but y'all can blame One-Legged Lister, because when he posted that picture in the night with the nice bouquet lights behind it and the glow in the dark soul, I was like, I can't let it go. I can't let it go. So
I'm glad that he takes pictures of shoes and not drugs, because I'd be strung out. I'd be a total crackhead if he was taking pictures of crack.
One-Legged Lister is the definition of an influencer.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. So probably the only, and this will probably surprise you, I know we were talking about this earlier, the only way I get rid of that shoe is if I traded it for the 12s.
Caddy, help me out here. When we looked at the shoes, did he hate the 12s? Like, wasn't I the only one that said that I fucked with him at first? And he was like, fuck those shoes. Those are terrible. All of them are ugly.
The following person hates the Jordan 12 Dornbeckers. Myself.
Yeah,
Beard Jedi.
I didn't go in on them like that, but I did say they were all trash. But
After the Talkin Kicks cast.
I wish I could go back to that Marco, but it's buried behind.
Go back to it.
But it's like 400 messages ago. But I remember when I said that's the only one I like. You was like, all of them are horrible. I don't know what that is. Like you was angry or something.
I did say that, and I stand on that.
Sharp run,
we were talking the other day. I said those shoes are like winning the Super Bowl in a strike season. You still got a ring, but it was a strike season.
I believe your exact words were, those shoes were trash.
Can I get to my last edited pickup, please?
Yeah. Edited?
Yes, I edited. Y'all said not do everything, so I edited.
No, we do everything. The people want to see everything.
I edited.
He's so disrespectful.
I edited. That's what you said.
When?
Earlier when we talked. Caddy, come on. Now you want to get all quiet.
I had to edit mine.
Oh, y'all, look at that. Hey, chat, talk to them. Chat, they not being 100. We keeping 100 around here. Let them know that they not being 100. They showing y'all a few kicks. Let them know.
Wait till y'all say, oh, Caddy, it's your go.
Okay.
Let them know, chat.
All right. So this one you don't need to see.
See how they doing, y'all, chat? This is family. This is how they do.
It's something I'm trying to do here, and y'all messing me up. But anyway, all right. So this next shoe, it was a big assist. I would not have copped the shoe without the assist. It was a family assist, and is
this gonna be a hate moment?
I just glad to be on team.
You dirty mother.
Oh, now he
out.
ain't tell us shit about that.
See, now you playing spades, you bastard. Now you playing spades, and you had a big joker, and you was cutting, you was cutting diamonds. See?
Oh, wait. For the people that can't see, these are the Gatorade Sixes. Hello, Jumpman Bostic. Thank you, big homie.
So Jumpman gave you the oop, and you ain't say shit to us. Jumpman, we can't get in. Jumpman is like that.
See,
Jumpman, I will be giving you a call after the show, brother.
This is why I was editing. This is exactly why I was editing.
But you edited for the show.
I wanted to surprise you.
You edited the show, and then you edited your life. We should have been knew about that pickup. We talk to you every day, B. It
wasn't supposed to come until tomorrow. But it came today.
What? I quit.
See, he treating us like he treat us like Rico, like niggas get shoes every day, B.
Beard Jedi's not here.
I said I wanted to edit my pickups. You bullied me into showing the shoe.
How did you have this? We talk to you every day, B. Every day.
That's why he was sitting there going, I'm working on something. And I got to see.
Do you want to know the story?
I don't care. I ain't got him.
See, there it is. It is the parade of hate.
Hey, Jumpman. I'm putting you in the figure 4 leg lock.
Okay, I'm just gonna put it back.
If you listen, you do that, and I'm putting him in the sharpshooter right after that.
But
it's going down,
bro. Black. These are the truth, baby. Yes. I haven't even seen them.
Don't be talking to anybody in the chat after you done disrespecting everybody. Talk about yo, Black. This the truth, nigga. We right here. I'm
not talking to you because
nah. You ain't gonna sit there and be like, yo, Black, yo, bro. These are truth, baby.
Nope.
No, you don't look at Black. You look at us. We right here.
What's going on, Sports Guy Q? Thank you for stopping through, brother.
Somebody need to hold me down.
He had a whole Gatorade section. I mean, he ain't said a word, bruh.
I wanted to surprise you.
Ain't said a word.
How the pastor not tell his congregation?
Ain't said shit.
How the pastor?
And then he wasn't gonna tell y'all either. This wasn't even gonna be on the pickups. Chat. He wasn't even gonna tell you.
He took the building fund. He took the mime ministry fund. He took the choir fund.
Everybody
he took the money for the new van. He took the money for the wheelchair ramp. How dare you?
Wow.
Okay, I'm done.
Are you sure? Is that the actual end of the list?
No, I'm done because I'm not doing no more.
You got one more pickup that you ain't got yet, but you might as well show it.
You know what?
That's what the people said. Tay Baltimore said, you've been gone for 2 weeks. Bring the heat.
Okay.
That's what he said.
All right, I'm going to cut myself.
We're going to cut you too after the show's over.
All right. So this actually was another assist.
Nigga, I said he ain't got him yet. He got him.
Shout out to Jackson for making it happen. Shout out to Mick.
He said I ain't got him yet, but he got him.
For getting him here. Y'all know what it is.
Correction. OG's got the shoes.
Y'all know what it is.
Oh, man.
Jesus Christ.
There's that box. There's that box. That black and red 3 box. Y'all know what that is. Y'all excuse me. Can I just have my moment right now? What? No, I'm only playing.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say something else, but I don't want to get in trouble, so I'm gonna keep it PC. Y'all know what these things look like?
T-Real, he might
get ready to block you. He said he had them green Gatorades.
Oh,
T-Real, if he had the green Gatorades, I would have blocked him too.
Wow.
This is another shoe that OG didn't want. That OG didn't want. He copped on accident.
No.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Let me no. We're gonna talk about
here. Yeah, y'all gonna talk about
this
that
was a
later.
shoe that he was like, nah, I don't think I want those.
Nope. It's those reds on the team early. Shout out to Caddy for getting the picture for the early access so that we can eat. And congratulations to everybody in the Talking Kicks family that if you rock with us, sometimes you get a little special pearl. So we posted it on the IG so everybody could get at it. And I think a few people did cop. So yeah.
A couple people got lucky. I think Tay Baltimore got him, and Lars, and I forget who else got him. If you got him, press up. But
yeah, I mean, we know that we weren't the only people to post the picture, so we're not like trying to take credit for helping the world, but we did try to help our family. So if you were
Q the Queen, it wasn't good for me either. I'm on Team Android. I didn't get him either. We're gonna talk about that on the show.
Well,
Sports Guy Q said it's a warm seat in Hades for you, sir.
Wow. So much love, family. I thought y'all knew everybody.
That's what Q. Sports Guy Q said that. V's Kick said it's freaking Christmas at OG's house. Happy birthday, sweet baby Jesus.
Wait. But December is my birthday. It is my birthday in December, so the sneaker guys was just
happy birthday, sweet baby.
The sneaker guys was just showing me love. Shit. Now, Caddy, show your Medicaid card and leave me alone.
Oh, my eyes is watering. Oh, this racism is killing me inside. All right. Let's get to it, family. So
I'm so glad I went first.
So we're gonna start off with these. Yes, we picked up the win like 82s.
Yes, sir.
And I can't front. These joints are fire.
Yeah.
But when you put them on your feet, you damn sure want a pair of Concords when you see them on your feet. They just have that look and feeling of that they just clean.
Yeah, those were a slow burn for me. I was definitely on the bus of I didn't need those, and y'all know my issues with 11s. And then OG got them, and then Caddy got them and posted up the ill on feets. And I was like, okay, I need. Yeah, I had to get them. Yeah. Hey, OG, they're telling you to change your locks.
The second one is a little different.
That's so wrong.
Second one, we had to go with that Ghostface Killer Asics.
Oh, shit.
Bruh.
Oh, I hate these dudes. Oh my God.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. The leather on this is so damn disrespectful. Quilted and soft and up on it and got that sweater look. And the shroud here comes off, and you can actually, it has a second set of laces you can run through here.
Wow.
These are fire.
Wait, what do you mean it comes off?
I don't think they provide
this shroud
at the Medicaid office.
Comes off. You can unstring it and take this completely off and relace it just like regular laces.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
So it has the look of a Gel Light 3 when you take this shroud off.
Black as African said, oh shit. Everybody's giving you straight fires. That shoe is tight as fuck. That's what Mr. Kyler Park said. Sofa Leather said 804 Kings of Foams. Yeah, they're oh wow. Pretty Tony is nice. That's what Q the Queen said. Yeah, that's whew.
Now the third one, Q the Queen got, and when I saw it, I was hating Q, I was hating. But I had to get that deal. Them London 10s.
Ooh, so sexy.
Had to get those. Jesus. And these are dead stock, and I did get them from Soul Steals for $140. So that was a win.
Hey, Jermaine Manning, see church? You ain't getting nothing out of church. You see what happened? It was in church and saw the message 4 hours too late. That's what happened. You was in there messing with Jesus. The sneaker Jesus was out there blessing folks.
Sneakerheads clothing line. Yes, I am going to do the 11 days of J's. I saw your message. Sorry.
The next one, I took the laces out of these because I'm getting ready to put in some new white laces, but I went on Re-Up Philly's website and they had a pair of Taxi 12s from the Countdown Pack for $150.
Bro, really? Really? That's what we doing. Really?
I'm sorry, Mr. Gatorade. Were you talking to me?
Yeah. Don't look. Hold on.
Sometimes I dream.
Big Light 46. Listen, put some respect on my name. He told me make y'all put some respect on my name. Say my name, OGSneekerz, Gatorade today. Now, as you were.
Okay, that's cool. For the next one,
Jesus Christ, there's more.
This is where the money started to dwindle and Medicaid started to kick in. I had to get down with the Doran Becker family and pick up those Buzz Lightyear Vapor Maxes.
The only ones you wanted?
The only ones I wanted. So I definitely had to pick these up.
Have you rocked them yet?
Nope, because I'm waiting for a Buzz Lightyear 3X shirt. And when I get it, then I will rock it.
Got you. No, I know you wanted to know were they big boy approved. I just wanted to know what your opinion was.
Now, I haven't even tried them on yet, but okay. I will try them on soon.
Looking at the chat, Don Turner said, I'm about to drop dime on these fools. What's going on, Big Light 46?
And I got one more.
Jesus
I got
Christ.
one more. I got one more.
Here it comes.
I got one more.
Here it comes.
Got one more.
Yeah.
Got one more. And I just like to apologize right now.
Yeah, because the level of disrespect is about to go off the charts right now.
Yeah, and I truly apologize.
Come on, man.
If you don't know what this is,
really,
if you don't know what this is, you're about to learn what it is.
Wow, Jesus Christ!
You're about to learn what it is.
Wow.
So, I hope
both of y'all stub your toes and can't wear your shoes.
These are the birthday LeBron 4s.
Wow.
And I got these from a dude who actually sold me the MVP 6s I had on at SneakerCon. He wanted $40 for these, and I got them down to $270.
See, you're a savage. I told you, you're a savage.
Fix your face, sneaker fam. Katie's got all the heat. We buying
this
all the
is what New
shit
York
here.
sounds like. God. Don't get gas, Cypher.
Oh my God.
I'm done. That's it.
I know OG Kicks. I'm done with them too. Good night.
Yep. Thank you for
night.
coming. Yes.
We had pickups, just to recap. We had the Royal, not the Royal, the Win Like 96 11s that don't come out for another 2 weeks. We had the Gatorades that don't come out for another whenever. We got the two pairs of Doran Beckers. We got the birthday LeBrons. We got a pair of Taxi 12s.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Man. Wow. And this was 2 weeks. We were gone for 2 weeks.
So what have we learned? Y'all motherfuckers can't leave us for 2 weeks.
That's right. No, we can't do it. Y'all need to come watch.
Hey, what that means is, please, we have shirts available. Please buy some shirts.
Yes.
We got to replenish some wallets. We have shirts available. Please buy some of these leftover shirts. $30 shipped. Please give us your correct address so you can actually get the shirt.
I'm not even eating top ramen right now.
Eating
Yeah, look what I found in the box.
You dirty.
Why? Okay, I'm not gonna show anything else. Is a mic pin with the eye as a thunderbolt for those people who are listening on the Worldwide Radio.
Go to Soulmates, holla at Soulmates on Instagram. You can get one of these pins.
I need one of those pins, bro.
Well, you're not getting it. How about that?
Wow.
If you go to Lift Heavy, you can get a DYG pin. Defy your genetics, define your greatness.
Can I get those pins?
No. You just broke out some birthday LeBrons and some Taxi 12s. You're not getting shit.
And the Ghostface Killers with the removable shroud.
Oh my God!
You can't talk. You can't talk.
What do you mean I can't?
You can't talk. You breaking out shit that nobody else got except for you and Jumpman
and Lister.
Yeah.
So disrespectful.
My man hit it with the. I was supposed to get it early, but I didn't get it early. But I got it early. Here's the box.
No.
Like, what?
Man, I'm gonna explain later. Y'all just.
Thank you, Don Turner. I told you. 45 minutes of the show went to these new pickups, and it was the heat. They brought the heat. Look, Q the Queen trying to play. Don't act like you just didn't buy 6 pair of shoes in a row.
Thank you.
From StockX.
Mm-hmm. Q, you got it. You understand it when a shoe. First of all, it comes with the show, like interacting with y'all. Normally keeps us sane. That little hiatus fucked us all up.
I just have to buy.
It was like, I need retail therapy. Next thing you know, I ain't got no food in the fridge. My wife has just left me and I have no job, no food in my stomach, so I decided to rob.
Q the Queen tells us, don't be putting my business out there. You helped. So now what we would normally do on the show is go through our pickups. And then we have the lace up. It is literally 30 minutes until the show is supposed to be over.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company.
Like, this is crazy. Yeah. I think Don Turner just named the show. This is Sneaker Hate. What more do you want from me?
Don Turner, that will be the name. Sneaker.
I just want my baby.
Hate.
I mean, God. Caddy, if you could please bless us with the pickups, because I mean, what's coming up? Because I can't even.
Do we even need to do the pickup?
Let us know if y'all want us to do the coming soon.
Do you want to?
Or if y'all want us to go to the lace ups? The releases.
Or do you just want to get into the topic?
Hey man, look, they know we ain't got no money left. We ain't buying nothing, so we can just go to the lace up.
I miss the people, so look at the people said I missed this. So yeah, let us know what y'all want to do. We're gonna give you a couple minutes here because we know it's a delay.
$30,000 in 2 weeks.
Man,
I just want my baby.
804 saying topics. T Reed said everything is picked up.
Everything's right there. OG heard you to release it.
Wrong, big fella. T-Real, I know you not talking. All those cops that you got, and we was all sitting on the sideline going, ooh, did you save any for me? He was like, yeah, I got these. And oh yeah, by the way, I went and I got those. Got the Tiger. What's them joints? Those the Kith joints with the tiger skin on them. Ain't nobody got them but you.
Oh, the Chimeras?
Yeah. It's crazy because I was looking at the chat as we were starting to do releases, as we were doing our pickups. And once OG started, they stopped typing. They stopped telling what they got. They're like, nope, I'm done.
Like, yeah, I got
never mind. Nope. I ain't got those. Everybody's ready for the topic. So
it will never happen again. This was a lightning strike.
Well, that motherfucker struck several times at the same spot.
Correction. It might happen again if we ain't shit.
So topics. Let's get into the topics, man.
Lace up.
So we got, I guess the way we're gonna do this, let's get into these top threes. The top threes that were not supposed to release, that did release, that didn't release, that nobody got, that certain people got, that was supposed to release at trophy room that went online the goddamn top threes.
Wait. Ho. Tay Baltimore. I copped a few pairs of Yeezys, some off-whites, and some cars. Yeah. So don't talk about me.
Correction. OGSneekerz and Tay Baltimore age.
I would agree with that, sir.
Tatum slid the church and stole the whole offering plate. He didn't take money out the plate. He stole the whole brass plate. Like, be blessed. Have a good week.
I mean, this shit is a mess. But we saw the top 3 release. We saw people lining up the day before. We saw the line at Trophy Room that was supposed to be a secret release, and he ended up changing that to being an online release. Caddy, you said that apparently Trophy Room is starting to do local releases as well. In a nutshell, if we could try and add this up, we might need to add some time to it. What did y'all think about the top 3 release, Trophy Room, their strategy to switch it up, and just how this went overall? Because I don't know anybody who got the Trophy Rooms or got the top 3s.
The homie in Atlanta got him. That's the only person I know.
T Ward.
T Ward, and he said he camped out too. He was camping
15 hours at that store I can't pronounce.
Which store? Armand Manier?
Yeah, that.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
That sounds like you said Grand Marnier.
The liquor store.
Yeah. So what Marcus Jordan did was he was going to have a first come, first serve. But it looked like it got a little crazy. So what he did was he offered the shoes to priority access first, which basically meant anybody who lived in the Orlando area who had been to Trophy Room and signed up to their newsletter would get a password to their email that they would use to log into the site and buy the shoes if they were available. At 10 o'clock, everybody else would be given access to the page to buy the shoes. Now, the shoes sold out in literally 15 seconds.
Yeah,
literally
hit it, man. Trophy Room cooked this for his homies. Yeah. I don't believe it was no only local people.
Listen, now, whether it was local people or not, I did like the concept to have people in the local area, if you really rock with the store, come and sign up to the newsletter, come to the store, you get a password, you can log in and have an opportunity to buy the shoes. Now, if it didn't work out that way, if they were backdoored, I don't know. But from the outside looking in, it seemed like that was a great idea for a store to do for people who live in the local area. And I wouldn't mind that if we had a store out here that did that, like if Extra Butter did something like that, rather than have a line that goes down 3.5 blocks. I'm all for it. I take it you don't like it, OG?
Not so much. Because to me, that's just a code for you to do whatever the hell you want to do. That's how I feel about it. I mean, they're going to sell out no matter what.
Okay.
Because they're limited. So it's not like you're going to have an issue of getting caught with stock. I just feel like it was just too suspect. I feel what you're saying, in terms of like, somebody, and I mean, I guess the reality of it is, people that you have relationships hold you down. Like, I mean, we saw some examples of that earlier today, and you see it all the time. But I just, as somebody sitting in Maryland and there were none in this state, I feel some kind of way about that. I would have rather just had everybody go at 10 o'clock if that's what you say you're going to do. But just hold on. We're just going to open the back door over here and let a few people who from here come in here, grab a couple pairs, and then we're going to get the rest of them right out to you. So y'all just sit right there.
I get you. I get you. Now,
it just didn't feel good. It felt grimy,
I kind of feel the opposite way. I feel like it feels better to me because it was a direct response to what people were doing, what they shouldn't have been doing. So there wasn't supposed to be a camp out. They weren't supposed to know about that release. It was supposed to be a secret release or whatever. And people showed up and camped out. And he's like, okay, this is my response then. Y'all fucked it up. So now this is the way we're going to do it. And maybe that'll discourage next time the word gets out, people won't do the same thing. Because when we see a lot of these lineups, they're not, and this is like the good with the bad of the sneaker game. A lot of people are trying to get shoes just so they can flip and sell for ridiculous prices.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit about the shoe. I feel like maybe this way you give somebody who actually wants the shoe, like all three of us wanted the shoe, you actually get a chance to get it. And I guess those people, I feel like that's dope.
I guess I'm just skeptical because I believe that the local people in that area that spend a lot of money is resellers. And so those people got a chance to go, and they got their 5 people to come in, and they got their 5 players that they're gonna flip. They ain't a bit more wearing them than the man in the moon.
Do you think that there's a possibility because of the way he did it that more people who actually wanted the shoe got a chance to get it than if there'd been some line?
No, I think the same thing would have happened, because I think those same people who were waiting out there in the line are the same people that were local that was on that list, because before he said he was going to do that, somebody on Twitter hit him with a tweet and was like, yo, what about doing the password for the locals, since there's not going to be a first come first serve. And within less than 5 minutes, he was posting that that's exactly what he was going to do. It wasn't even original thought. It came from somebody in the Twitter sphere who's out there locally, who was probably sitting in and standing in the line outside of the store.
And you got to think about it. If you signed up for the newsletter,
but you can't. That's the whole thing. The only way you can sign up for it is
if you live in Orlando. So
I mean it's not any.
Here's a great example. Here's an example that will help greatly. You have the Win Like 96 11s.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You don't live in New York. You don't live in Seattle. You don't live in Orlando, and you don't live in Miami.
Yeah,
those were the 4 places that you could get them.
That's because we cooked the situation.
Yeah.
Well, there's no way to cook that.
So they cook
I get what Caddy's saying. So it's okay to cook the situation the way it works for you, but it's not okay to cook the situation when it don't work for you.
Okay, if that's what you want to say, okay. This is how I feel about it. I just feel like it's doing something under the cover of darkness, which he has a right to do. It's his. Don't get me wrong. It's his store. He can do whatever he wants to do. He can give them away. He can sell them to whoever he wants to do. He's a person that's got to account for that inventory to Nike. So, hey,
I'm laughing at T-Real. He said OG would rather take his L the old-fashioned way.
Absolutely.
And I think I would definitely more rather take my L's the old-fashioned way, bro. Seeing some shit that you can't have, like, that shit was ridiculous. Don Turner said, I see the upside too, but honestly, that's how you make customers targets for other customers. I agree with that as well. It went to the Sean Weatherspoon camp out. It's a shit show. The New York and New Jersey cats rush the line. I can see that happening too, which is always the thing about lineups. And I'm like, fuck that shit. People backdooring online too. Bot security is weak as hell. Yep. I see you on that Warrior Blood too. Like, there's no fix. There's no fix.
I mean, I like the whatever, and I guess even I was gonna say I like what Cause did, but the reality of it is you can have a list of emails, and every time you cherry picking the emails because got to look for this one. Oh, there's that email. Make sure that person gets one. There's DJ Clark Kent. Make sure he gets one. Whatever. So it's never. I guess at the end of the day, there's no sure way. If you're gonna get in, you're gonna get in. If you don't get in, you're gonna be outside and be salty. So I was outside for those shoes, so I'm salty.
Hey, that's real talk. I guess let's move to the next topic because we get a little bit of extra time. The next topic on here is tied to that directly, is the tech and the limited releases. So we talked about those 11s. Katie, explain the 11 because me and Q the Queen and probably a few more people are team Android. And we didn't get a chance to get these motherfuckers. So for the people who didn't know and didn't see OG's video that's on Talkin Kicks on Instagram, explain this to the people for us, please.
Okay. So on Sunday, Jordan Brand sent out a article within the SGSneekerz app talking about the Win Like 96s and for iPhone users. And I like to apologize to everybody that's Android. I did not know you guys did not have the SGSneekerz cam. So I thought you guys did have the SGSneekerz cam, but you did not. Basically, what you had to do, they had 4 locations that had a Santa with Jordan cookies that had an image inside the cookie box. And you could use the SGSneekerz cam to the image, and it would come up with a 3D image of the Jordan 11. And from there, you would unlock it to buy the shoe. So I looked online, looked and looked and looked and looked and looked. Finally, somebody had posted the image. I threw it up on Talkin Kicks and basically told everybody dinner's ready. So like OG showing right now, OG talk so they can see your screen.
He said I ain't saying shit. You muted, brother. All right, well, y'all focus on OG.
Yeah, so OG, like what OG showing at the bottom of his screen is you can go to the article and it will show you the SGSneekerz cam, like you can see here, and you would hit the button and the cam starts up, and then you can use it to scan the image, and the 3D image of the Jordan 11 would pop up. Now, it worked out for a lot of people. You know, it didn't work out for some people. You had to keep trying it. I thought it's a dope idea, but as always, there's a way to beat the system because the sneaker was only released that was only supposed to be in 4 places. And, you know, by getting the image, people nationwide got to eat. I don't hate on that. I think it's a great idea by Jordan, but if people get smart with it, people get smart with it.
So then the question comes, you know, outside of the technology issues of having it on iPhone and not on Android, and looking at the cause release as well, when you have technology like this that you're using, which for this release, I don't think is a bad idea, but make sure the shit works.
Absolutely.
So for the cause thing, people were able to get through eventually, and then you got stuck. It didn't work. Or if you were doing this for the Jordan release, you were able to get through, but it said the server's busy and it kept kicking you out. Just like T-Real said, I kept getting server issues. So for the technology side of it, there's certain people, you know, everybody's not as savvy as OG. Older cats that are in the game, or shit, cats my age. My brother, if this was released and my brother, and they had to do that for my brother, he'd never get them. He's not technically savvy like that. So it's edging people out of the game automatically.
Well, I'll say it like this. So being in the sneaker game, we've had to evolve. We've evolved from buying shoes in the store to ordering through catalog by phone and paying COD to buying online to now we have to use apps on our phones and use the scanner on our phone and things of that nature. So we've had to evolve with the sneaker culture as this went along.
But all of that shit generation. All of that shit is unilateral. This is the shit they're pulling out for the extra special releases that people want. It's like for these Win Like 96s, until next weekend, I didn't have a shot. You know what I'm saying? Because technology, there's no chance for me. So now I got to wait in this longer line for people to get the 4 pair of shoes that they're going to have in my local store or to try it online. And it's like, if you're going to do the shit, make it unilateral, because some people are sneakerheads that just like the shoes.
But that was what I was saying about the Marcus Jordan thing, and y'all were looking at me like, well, why would you say that, OG? It's I don't disagree with what you're saying, but to me it's the same thing.
How's it the same thing?
because giving people who live in Orlando a 15-minute head start ain't unilateral.
It wasn't a 15. That was it. It wasn't a 15-minute head start. This was it. You had to be here to get the shoes. The end. There's that, like, it was a limited release for that location because that's the way he did it. That's it.
Yeah, his way was it was either going to be a secret release at his location. The shoe wasn't supposed to go online,
but it did. He had to do it.
He had no choice but to put the shoe online
to the people on the mailing list.
Yeah.
So to me, that's
like,
not
okay.
That's not any different than the original Pigeon release. It was at this store. You had to be here to get it. I don't have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is big releases making technology easing people out of it. You blocking me from
you don't get out of it because it's still going to have its regular release. That was just early, just like on the when like 82s they did the special drop on the night when they were raising the banner at the school for the championship. But it wasn't the only. It was just early. It wasn't the only.
But now you've taken a list you've taken a supply that was this big and changed it to this big, because I don't feel that any of the people, and I'm being very general with the statement, any of the people who copped those shoes that had the iPhone and was able to cop them early, they're not the same. They're not going to not try and cop them again. So you haven't changed the competition for the same amount of shoes. It's more people for a limited pair of shoes now, because now it's easier to get.
I'm not going to cop again.
You're not a reseller like that, though. So you're not part of the problem.
That's the reseller thing. That's. I mean, I hear what you're saying. But I don't. There's no way you can police that, because they're gonna find some kind of way to double up, because that's what they do.
You can police it by making the technology available for everybody. If everybody has a chance to get the shit early, and then there's another release, okay. But now if you're saying, iPhone, like now it's almost like we get to a point to where they're gonna start doing sponsorships with certain locations with the Stash app, Nike. This is an exclusive Nike Stash location. So now you got to go to the Quick Trip if you want to get the early releases, or now you got to go to Armand Manier to get the early Nike releases, because we know that this. I just like saying it again. You got to go to this place because we know that's an exclusive dealer for Nike. This is the only way to get it. Or it's whack to me. Now I got to buy an iPhone if I want to get some J's early. Is Nike sponsored by iPhone?
No. And now here's another thing. This is why iPhone sets themselves up for failure. Now, I already bought the shoe. It shows in the app that it was purchased. Now, I have it on my app to notify me on Saturday when the shoe drops, where I can purchase it again.
Double up.
I should not be allowed to purchase it again. I hate to say that.
Why?
Because I've already bought the shoe.
I don't care. I just want to sell them. I don't care if you buy 15 of them. That's what the business thinks. They don't give us rat's ass. They don't care if a reseller is sitting with a U-Haul truck full of them shoes.
But if this shoe didn't drop on a staggered release like it did, and I just bought the shoe, and I tried to go back in the app and buy it again, it wouldn't let me.
Okay, so
this is where somebody did not do their homework.
But why is it that they didn't do their homework? Maybe they want you to buy another one. Maybe they want to make a feeding frenzy, because when they drop the second time, they're going to be way general, and it's going to be a shitload of pairs out there. So you buying another pair is just going to help them sell more, because at the end of the day, they want to sell shoes, and as many shoes as they can, and they don't care if you buy more than one pair.
Warrior Blood said it perfectly on the SNEEKRZ app. When you buy a shoe and you try and go back and use the app to purchase it, it already says purchased.
Purchased, yeah.
It says purchased.
I got it. I don't disagree with you. I'm just saying, from a business philosophy, if I am King Nike.
But what we're telling you is that it's the exact opposite. That's not what happens, because using the SNEEKRZ app, that's not what happens.
Maybe they'll correct it before when it drops. I don't know. I can't respond to that. I'm just responding to it from a business standpoint, not from a technology, whether it allows you to or not.
I got you. Make that money. Don't let the money make you.
Yep.
Or you could be like Cause, and Cause put out there that you can't. They were trying to tell people you can't resell the shoes, which is, it's a good idea, but
Like, you can't resell the shoes as I see them on Stadium Goods.
Yeah. Right. I appreciate the effort, bro, but you made this shit exclusive. Like, you created that frenzy. Shut up. You created that shit.
How you gonna sit there and say you can't resell the shoes, and they're literally sitting at Stadium Goods the day you released them? Come on.
Correction.
They didn't get there by themselves.
Correction. You can't sell the shit. I can't be mad at them at that. We got some news that dropped earlier today. Let me skip ahead. Some news that dropped earlier today. Chic Shoes is going bankrupt. Allegedly. Let me not, because you know I got some hate in my heart for Chic Shoes, a special place. They done played me on a couple pair of shoes that I thought I had and I didn't have. Just to get the response. Oh, by the way, you didn't get those shoes. You took my money. Oh, well, we got to release the funds. Oh, so now I got to wait. Anyway, let me calm down. Woosah. They're going out of business. They apparently owe Nike. Is it 16 million?
16 million was what I saw.
$16 million.
$16 million.
And this is interesting because it's going to go to our other question that we'll probably close out the show with. What do y'all think about that? Is there an impact here for Chic Shoes? Because this is a bigger retailer.
This is what you get by trying to sell all those damn sneaker bundles and sitting on shit.
Ooh.
To you.
Hey.
How many times do we see Chic Shoes pop up? Got that Jordan 11 sneaker bundle.
Yeah, where did that come from?
383 3 years later. How you selling Concords in 2017?
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, but didn't Chic Shoes like right around the holiday? I mean, it's kind of hard to decipher because everybody was doing sales. But didn't they start dropping like every shoe was on sale, like 30% off of 30% off of 30% off? Mm-hmm. Like there was Jordans for days. I know Sneaker Steals was like, yo, it was hitting us. It was all the Jordans was on sale, like bang, 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 bang. Maybe they was on their way.
They held back their Dornbeckers. They had Dornbeckers, and they were selling them like Black Friday.
It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, I think that it's how do you end up still owing Nike $16 million?
I'm always, and this is my broke thoughts because I don't understand when certain shit gets to that point. Like when they say somebody stole $2 million, I'm like, how did you get to that number? Like, if you still at a certain point, like at $5,000, you gotta be like, all right, I need to cool out. Like I need to stop. But I guess the criminal be like, well, I got 500,000. Let me go for 6.
Listen, let me go back. Let me go to my old retail side. I used to work at Old Navy when I was younger. If your drawer was under or over $25, they called you in the office like, I'm sorry, we were looking at your drawer and your drawer is at 2507 under. We're gonna have to ask you to leave. You talking about $16 million? You mean,
and they kept getting shoes.
So were they not sending Nike the money? Because as I understand how the thing works, you got to pay for them before you get them. Like you got to order 6. They say, okay, we're gonna have XYZ shoe coming in this quarter. What do you want? How many do you want? And you got to pay for them up front.
Unless the salesperson they was talking to was floating them hella loans.
It's like, it's like who's more greedy? The person who's not paying and pocketing, or the company that just keeps sending you shit knowing that you didn't pay for the last shit that you just got?
Listen, if I own a Chic Shoes and my books were that messed up, whoever was my bookkeeper is getting they ass whooped on site. Because them books
at a certain point, you gotta be like, fuck it, like we can't win. Boss, by the way, Mr. Jackson, I was just going through the books and we owe Nike right now. We owe them $1 million.
Burn the store. Burn the store. Burn the store. Don't look at me. Take the shirt off. Put it in there. There's a dummy in the back of the Escalade. Go get the dummy. Lay it here. I have my mother's dentures in the dummy. Burn the store. Burn the store.
Because like the reports had to come in, you had to be like, well, we owed him $1 million, but them 11s come out, maybe we can make it up.
Burn the store. Burn the store. Burn the whole store and throw it away. Burn the store.
Kylie Park said not all retailers do upfront payments. So
okay,
stock in warehouses, but 16 million, bro. That's
yeah,
and that's at your front end prices. So that's your discounted, like, oh shit.
The minute we hit 5,000 over, I'm like, Mr. Jackson, I was looking and we owe 5,000. Burn the store. The minute we close these gates, I got some Kingsford charcoal and some propane. Store, light the matches, run for the car.
Nigga,
Burn
I've seen
the store.
I worked at Shoe Carnival, and I've seen people get walked out by the police for a pair of run-of-the-mill regular ass Nikes. 16 million?
16 million, I'm burning the mall.
That's good. I want to let you translate it into what's good, Mr. Lister.
Lister, what's good? Burn the mall.
Let's stop the show real quick. Lister came in. OG, do you want to show Lister what you have, sir?
No.
Yeah.
Show him the damn shoe that he showed us when he got the chicken.
Oh, yeah, exactly. He was like, oh, yeah, wait a minute. I gotta be right back. I'm going to the car. So listen, I'm going to the car right now. Just imagine you got a win in your face.
He was so happy to shit on us that day. It was so disrespectful. He was cheery. Lister's regular as hell. He turned into goddamn Opie.
He had the same smile. He had the same smile on his face OG had.
That's true. That's true.
See, really? No, you, Mr. Jackson, you weren't even there.
Lister,
you FaceTimed me. Lister, this motherfucker FaceTimed me like, look what Lister has. I don't want to see this as my Atlanta.
Yo, Lister showed it to us.
Like I want a pair.
He showed it to us and he lost all the swag. You know, Lister swagged out, regular ass cat. He one of the homies. He's like, yeah, I got the Gatorades. He's like, hold on. He did the hair flip. Pranced out to the car. I was like, what the fuck is he happy about? He came, he's like, here you go, look at him, check him out. I was like, this motherfucker. Yeah. So yeah, there we go.
Yeah. She's cute, isn't she? She's going on with me.
All right, it's time to go on with the show. We got OG done turned into troll mode. I see what's gonna happen. Caddy,
you asked me to bring the shoe out of the box.
I just asked you to show the shoe. I didn't ask you to talk about she's pretty and put on the show.
I was talking about how Lister was flipping his hair and saying it, not me.
But you
follow
did
it. Follow the conversation.
You did it earlier. And please hit the like button.
Yes.
Caddy's question, based off the last question, was opening a sneaker store. So what? Now with go
question. Ahead. No. Are we going over? I'm good with it. I'm just asking because we ain't really holler at the people, and I know we're running up on the time. We want to be respectful.
We only got one topic left.
Okay. All right. Let's do it.
So opening the sneaker store. Chic Shoes just closed. That ought to give you a little bit of pause. If you were able to open a sneaker store, Caddy, since this is your question, would you? How would you do it, and why or why not?
If I was opening a sneaker store in 2018, a mom and pop shop, I would not do it because it is not going to work for me. The way the sneaker culture has changed, unless you're an exclusive boutique like an Extra Butter or a Grand Marnier or Social Status, those are the only, like, you're not going to win with a mom and pop shop. If you're not grandfathered in like a Walters or the shoe store, the sneaker store that's in Houston, or like we have a sneaker store here called Al Sneaker Corner. Those stores are grandfathered in. If you're coming with a regular mom and pop shop in 2018, save your money. Save your money. You know, save up, come out with an exclusive boutique, and go from there. But a regular mom and pop shop, I believe, is in all honesty, I believe it's dead.
So when we went to what's the sneaker shop we went to in Atlanta, where you got your Air Max? That was Wish. So that was my first time being in a store like that, and they got I assume all those clothes were high end. The sneaker part downstairs was high end and very decorated and laid out. Are people spending that kind of money on a regular basis to keep a store like that open? We're talking about $200 shoes and $300 shirts and specialty jeans and shit. Like, are they cashing out like that?
Yeah, the off-white jackets and the True Religion jeans and you know, these Asics and Kith releases and everything of that nature. People are eating it up.
Wow.
Nobody's really like them smaller stores that have the old Nike sweatsuits, and it's like, oh, that's nice, but it's not that tech suit. It's not that Nike tech, baby. If you ain't got that Nike tech, you ain't gonna catch me in there, baby.
Wow.
Dude, I don't want that. I don't want those. I don't want those Monarchs. Don't give me the Dash shoes. You're like, I got Yeezys. I'm in there. So that's the way it's setting up. If you can set up an exclusive boutique, you have a shot. You have a shot to have a good business.
Yeah, I think it also depends on kind of where you are. I mean,
location is key.
Atlanta has that vibe for that type of, type of location, but there's other places where there's sneaker people, but they may not necessarily be, kind of on that wave where they're gonna be, on that bait and Supreme and those things like that.
KB's response to me saying, "Are people spending out like that?" He said, "Hell yeah, OG just pulled out like 2 racks of pickups." But it's definitely interesting because, like, y'all know me, Deacon discount is real shit. That's how I shop. I will wait for the deal as much as possible. I will use discount codes. I will trade in shoes. Like, if y'all would have seen me in Houston that weekend that I had the 30% off, and I did Dallas outlet, I did the Houston outlet, and I did the local outlet in 3 days, and I was trading and wheeling and dealing. That's how I hustle. I don't understand the idea of going, and it's because I'm broke. And there's no shame in my game admitting that shit. I don't understand the deal of going to the store and spending $6,000 or $7,000 like on complex sneaker shopping. Watching FBCC, he just opened his boutique, and his shoes that he's doing are, I think they're $399 for those. $399, and he's got backpacks for $250. And I'm looking at him like, to me, in my head, I'm like, man, that's expensive. You're gonna close. But he had a line of people, and people were buying shit left and right. And I was like, wow, I didn't know. Hey man, I didn't know y'all was out there caking like that, bruh. I didn't know. DJ Michael, what's going on? There's some story here that you have to spend like $300 in store just to enter a raffle. Wow. So I guess, we know, Lister, you do drop money on shoes. We definitely understand that. We saw you pull out them LeBrons out of nowhere. But yeah, like you said, Sports Guy Q, that's what the hate isn't in Dallas. They don't have stores like that in Dallas. We've got a Nice Kicks here in Austin. But I haven't been in that joint yet. It looks like it's changed hands, so it doesn't seem the same as a Wish or as a high-end boutique. So I think it's an interesting question. What about you, OG? Would you do a high-end boutique like that? Or would you even open a store?
Actually, that's something that I've looked into. But I just, without the right team, I wouldn't want to do it. I mean, to really protect yourself and protect your money, you need to be able to have people involved that, are going to be able to make sure, like, especially if you're doing, like any type of consignment or anything like that, that you can make sure that you're getting what you're paying for and ultimately what you're turning around and offering to your other customers. I think, the high-end boutique is high risk, high reward. And I probably would like to be maybe someplace But you know, when you have an opportunity to get, you know, some heat or, you know, something that's exclusive or special, you know, it would be nice to be able to do that. But I don't know, the kind of the way things are going now, I don't necessarily know that that I would do it. I don't think that you can do it like on a small level that, you know, when I was really seriously thinking about it, I think that it, you know, it has to be the right location. And then I think, you know, what that location would be like, for instance, you know, if you in Atlanta, if you're in Buckhead, you know, those Buckhead rent prices are what they are. So you can't have a store full of GRs because you're never going to be able to make your rent. You need to be able to have, you know, those high things, or even if you're in, you know, a nice mall, same thing. You know, you got to make that rent. And you need to make over that, obviously, because you don't want to just be selling just to pay the rent and, you know, or just to keep the lights on. So I would like to do it. And, you know, who knows what could happen. But it's becoming tough, man. Brick and mortar all over is really losing all across retail because, you know, we're going for the convenience of, you know, just, you know, buying in your hand, you know, or sitting in front of your desk in your PJs with your Captain Crunch and getting what you want and waiting for the UPS man to show up.
Q the Queen said, my gripe with opening the store is the thought of being forced to price gouge or backdoor. I would have opened one a year ago, but the rent and price is crazy in these high spots. Yeah, I hear you. It's, you know, the one thing I noticed, and maybe y'all can speak to this too, because you've been to more sneaker boutiques than I have in resale shops, is when you're in an atmosphere, number one, you're going to buy something or look at something that you may buy. But when you're in an atmosphere where there's a lot of shit that you may not have seen in a while, you're more compelled to buy something that you normally wouldn't buy. Like, kind of like I've been to an auction before, an auto auction, and I bought a piece of shit, but it was because of the hype in the moment. I ended up spending, like I had to get something. So a lot of these, I can't say a lot. Some of the resale shops that I see on Instagram and some of the ones I've been to in Austin, I go and look at them, and the shoe is not a 5 or a 6. The shoe's fucked up, and it's got a stupid price on it, and they done put it in some plastic. And now because you're in the store and you want to get something, you kind of compelled to buy it. That's kind of fucking up the game to me. Like, you're not helping the game, you're helping your pockets, and it's not your responsibility to help the game. But shit, it's like you're pricing out shit that shouldn't be priced out. There's no reason I should be paying $300 for this regular ass release shoe. There's no reason for that shit. But, you know, we're creatures of habit. We get into the sneaker game. We're used to things being exclusive and hard to get, and we end up paying the extra. And I mean, look, OG, the shoe that I was going to get for you, they had tagged for what, $250?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
$160. Why did he go down $90? Because the motherfucker was worth $160.
Exactly.
That's it. That's all it was. And then we came to find out it was actually worth $120 because it had a stain. It had a stain on the other shoe that he didn't show me. Like, nigga, what are you doing, bro?
And he whipped out the paint pen and tried to, hey,
like, oh no, we can fix that. We can fix that. Hold on, come here. Let me just take this whiteout pen.
He tried to white it out, and I was like, wait, what are you doing?
This ain't no loose leaf. What are you doing? Oh no, what are you doing, baby?
What are you doing, baby? No, that's not gonna work, bro. So it's for me. I don't know that in a retail game. A lot of people ask me about, you know, with lift heavy shit, if I'm trying to do more shops and pop-up shops, and if I'm going to open a store. And nah, it doesn't. I understand every brand can't move on the internet like that. My homie Superfresh Clothes, he's the only one that sells his shit, and he sells out $300, $400 a release, not dollars, 300 or 400 pieces of release, and he moves on to the next one. He's been able to do that, but he's been doing this for 8 or 9 years, and it's all internet. Stores have tried to buy his brand. He said, nope, I take care of it. I got much respect for that shit. Right. And I think as we move forward, just like we saw with the release for the Nikes, for the Jordans, just like we saw the release for the cars, it's moving more towards the technology shit. So the idea of opening a brick and mortar shoe store, nah, bro. Online it's got to be online. If I was gonna do anything, it'd be online.
I mean,
for me,
I feel you, and I kind of agree with it, but I also know that my personality, and I think the personality of a lot of shoe people, sometimes you want to put your hands on something. You know, right. You can buy online, but you can buy online because you were able to run over to the local whoever and see it, in hand, you're like, oh yeah. Or somebody in your circle saw it in hand and they gave you it's a winner, go for it type of thing. So I think that there's always going to be a place for that. It's just, kind of what the balance is.
At the end of the day, the market is still going to be driven by online. If you look at like Best Buy or Fry's Electronics, if you have one, they have to price match Amazon. Hey, if you don't, I'm going to order it and I can get it in 2 days now. You're not exclusive. If I got Amazon Prime, I can get that shit in 1 day. So you can either give it to me at this price online. Now that I've seen it, I've come to your store and seen it, and I've touched this shit, and I've got it. You've got something on your shelf that you're gonna have to discount later because everybody's come in and touched it and pressed the buttons and all the shit, sticky keys. Now you've got to match the price that the online retailer has, or I just won't buy your shit.
Q said something that was really insightful. Online is the way to go, but the experience is not the same. I hate that the culture is going away from this. And that's very true. Something that you don't get when you buy a shoe online is to converse with the people in the store about shoes. That's something that, it adds a little extra to when you're buying shoes. Like when I was getting the Pretty Tonys, they were supposed to come to my house. Now, y'all know the story. It took me 10 days to get those shoes because the post office had messed up on my address and they was getting ready to send them back. And then I tried to stop it. And
this is not the first time the post office messed up with his address, people.
Yes, get a P.O. box.
Your goddamn P.O. box, and like the video.
Yes.
Leave me the fuck alone. Anyway. But when I went into the store and I got the box, I was like, oh, thank God. And they was like, yo, pretty stressed about that. But to sit there and talk with them and talk about shoes and stuff like that, it was cool. You don't get that online.
Yeah.
Little Asia that pops up in the little box in the chat that says, how can I help you? Is not going to sit there and talk to you about Jordan 11s and about how this, oh yeah, I remember when those came out. But the dude who's behind the counter would. And that feeling is missing from the shoe game. And when you walk into a shop, you want that feeling. You don't want it to feel like cold. Like when we walked into Wish felt very yeah, it was like, hello and welcome to Wish. How can I help you?
No, it felt like, what y'all niggas doing coming in the front door?
Yeah. It did kind of feel like, I came here to spend money.
This shit was terrible.
Are y'all window shopping? Are y'all like, do you have these in a size 13? Oh, he did come here to spend money. Go get him a 13.
Yeah, I feel like I'm probably tainted by the online game because I will go in the store to take a look at a shoe to buy online because the deal's better online. And I've had a lot of these recent releases. When you go Jordan release Saturday, you go in there and their goal is to turn the people out for the 22 pair that they got. They don't even open the fucking box for you no more. Have you seen that shit? You go in there to get your shoe, you give them your ticket, you give them your name, you show them your ID, they let you in, they just start bagging your shit. Can I look at the shoe, motherfucker?
Oh,
can I see what I'm buying?
Okay, yeah, you can look at it.
And right, and
they get tight when
I got. Yeah, it's the only pair of 13s we got. So I mean, you can look at them, but you either gonna take them or leave them. Like, damn. Yeah. Or you go in there, you're in the store. These are sitting on shelves. I like to try these on. All right, well, here's one shoe. I'm gonna take this other box and put it in the back and lock it back up. And then we can wait for you by the door.
But you know why they doing that.
My point is that the experience ain't the same.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, the experience ain't the same. So even to say that it's different than buying online, shit, it's different in the store too. It's mad different.
True that.
Yeah,
unless you build a relationship.
And that's, I think that's one of the reasons why people are starting to look at consignment shops. And, because one, you're getting a better deal. Sometimes you can get a brand new shoe for a lower retail price at a consignment shop because somebody's like, I'm just trying to get some of this money back. Yeah. Or you might get a shoe somebody bought one time just to stunt. It'd be like, gotta move them, baby. Gotta move them. Kids need to eat.
Man, I love the chat. I'm looking at some of these. V's Kicks said, I think I actually caught more in store than online. You do. V's Kicks from your videos, you do.
Yeah.
Don Turner said, but with online, my chances are better. People tired of driving all the way to the store to catch these L's. That's also true. That's also true.
Because the stores be grimy. Like, I tried to buy a pair of the Cement 8s. Mm-hmm. They were on sale DTLR. They didn't have my size. They said, "Oh, well, we can order you one. Do you want me to see if I can order it from another store?" Okay, sure. They found a 12. Supposed to have been shipped out. It was 2 weeks ago. I called. Now, I know the shoe came into the store and they sold it during Black Friday. I know it. I called them today. Say, hey, I ordered a shoe from you all a couple weeks ago. I'm just trying to see if it came in. Oh, what's your name? I give them my government. Oh, no, the shoe's not here. We'll call you. Thank you. Bye. That call is never going to come.
It's definitely, it's one of those situations, man. It's like the give and take. It's the give and take. As technology moves forward, people get more cold. KB Fresh Kick said going and creating the relationships with people and chopping it up is the way to go. But we old school with that, though. It's going away from that, unfortunately. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Lister was talking about his experience with Wish. He had a better experience, but you're also the mayor of Atlanta, bro. Yeah. Like, Lister, you can go anywhere in Atlanta and they will chop it up with you. But they
just come out his house and they'd be like, "There's Daniel. He's my friend."
Lister! Like, if you could have been with us that day, it was like, what the fuck? Because there was 6 people working and one person spoke to us. Like, it literally felt like the record script. One person spoke and we was like, shit, are they having a meeting? Is the store open? And then they scattered. One of the motherfuckers went downstairs. One of the dudes went to the back. I was like, what's going on? Q the Queen said, I shook the hands of 2 kids that worked in the boutique I went to today, asked them about some kicks, and I was looking out for, and they continued the conversation. It was cool. I know their names. Also, Q the Queen, you have the Daniel factor. You're a very slick, sliding, cajoling motherfucker. You have the way of words.
Royalty.
He did the goddamn gig.
If y'all never met Q can just slide into a conversation so smoothly. So I can see where they would sit and talk to you and like Q slides into a conversation. She's like that woman that in the club with, like, you be sitting there chilling and she just come up and dance with you real quick just to put a smile on your face and then slide away.
You know how she moved around the house at SneakerCon? This is the gaming reference for people who can get that. The way she moved around the house and the way she moved around SneakerCon is like Valdo. You know Valdo with the fingers? He slides through. Smooth. He glides. His feet don't even move. That's how she walks through.
And you noted that she said, I shook their hand. So you know what she did. Of course. She took one hand and then she put the hand over the other hand and said, hi, I'm cute.
Yeah. And so they know who Q is.
Q the Queen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Q the Queen and Daniel. If y'all want to know how to network or how to meet people, those 2 other people.
Yes.
Those 2 they will have classes. They will have classes on Friday at 9 p.m.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The other topic we had on here is the LeVar Ball situation with 45. OG, you specifically wanted to bring this up, and I back you on this. I get tired of shitting on 45 and LeVar Ball, so I will leave this to you, sir. What's the situation you want to bring up about this?
I thought we was just gonna go in the chat, man. It's late.
Okay, we can kill it.
No, we're good.
I mean,
no, I know we give LeVar Ball a hard time, but this whole thing about, you need to tell me thank you.
Yeah,
bruh, nah.
Give them back the backstory for the situation.
Okay. So I'm sorry. If you don't know, UCLA basketball team goes to China for a preseason tournament. Mr. Ball's second son at UCLA is a freshman this year, I think. He's on the team. They go. Boys will be boys, I guess, whatever you want to say. They're in Louis Vuitton.
Yep.
And they leave with some stuff that they didn't pay for. So later that same evening,
2 hours later.
The police show up and they start interrogating them, and they finally, fess up that they took sunglasses. It was 3 players, one of which was Lagello. I can't keep up with this.
Yeah, you called him right. Lagello. We'll call him that.
I don't mean that was no shade. I know they all look something, and I
think it's Leangelo or some shit.
Oh, I just I think of
Lagello.
But Lagello works.
Yeah, I think of that joke with a comedian that has a joke about the boy's name, Lemangelo. And he said, well, your name is Lemongello. Go over there and sit down.
For the record, he's the one that they don't think will make it in the league.
Yeah. So he basically they put the boys under house arrest someplace, and they're talking about the fact that in that country you have American citizens that have been held for much less, and it becomes kind of an international incident. So whatever happens, the team leaves, but eventually these 3 players get up off of house arrest, and they are allowed to leave the country and return back to the United States. So a week or so later, 45's on TV talking about just as right before Thanksgiving that LeVar Ball should thank him. And so LeVar Ball was on CNN being interviewed, and he was like, well, I don't know what you did, because I was over there and I was doing things. I had my own people over there. I don't know if you did anything. So I'm not going to thank you for something I didn't know. If I know you did something, I'm going to thank you. Normally I don't agree with him, but I was 100% with him. Like, bruh, what did you do? I don't know what you did. And he said, well, if you was really flexing, why you just didn't take him back on the plane with you if you was all of that? Now maybe that was a little extra, but I did agree with the point, and I wanted to have an opportunity for us to be able to, quite often we're on the opposite side of a lot of the things that he's doing and saying, but and then it was showing that 45 was being extra petty, because after that he was like, well, I should have just left their asses there. Really? I mean,
I get so tired of him, because from what I know, he said I could have left them there in prison.
Yeah, and they weren't.
They didn't go to prison. Right. They didn't go to fucking prison. You probably didn't talk to nobody. And if you're doing stuff expecting thanks, then you're doing it for the wrong reason. That's where I'm from. As the ambassador of the country, if this is a situation where you could help, you should have helped.
Right.
That's your fucking job. Like Lister said, that's your fucking job. You're supposed to stand for Americans and help them out in situations where you can help them, and then not go on Twitter and demand a thank you. You think he's going to tell me thank you? No. How about that? You didn't say anything about that. Hey, shut the fuck up. I'm so tired of this dude. With the Pocahontas comment he made the other day, I just can't. I feel like we're being trolled. Like, this has to be the longest joke they were all a part of. This has to be the longest joke, because there's no way this can't be a real dude. This situation is not real.
Bro, there's no way all these people are being fired and pressed about sexual assault and allegations and everything. And it's everything that the leader of some country, not my country, but has done all this stuff. But he phrases it as locker room talk.
Don Turner just said that he's joking on Matt Lauer now. Really?
Wow.
Good Lord. Every soldier in the U.S. Army has a set of values, one of them being selfless service, doing what's right when no one's looking and expecting no. That's exactly how it's supposed to do. And I don't understand this dude. I don't get it. I don't understand him. And so when LeVar was talking, first of all, they brought LeVar on the show that was already stacked against him because they were Trump supporters. And they was already trying to, well, you should say thank you. And he was like, for what? I don't know what he did. Did you thank the doctor that gave you? So you give LeVar a platform, he gonna go in. Did you thank the doctor that gave you birth? Ignorant question, ignorant but appropriate response to what the fuck you said. You brought me on this show not to ask me why. You brought me on the show to drill me to say thank you. And that, props to LeVar, man. Now your shoes still ain't shit. Hope you get that right. I saw Marcellus Wiley ordered a pair today, and it ended up being $700. Don't know how that happened.
Even with the Black Friday discount?
Hey, $700, bro. $700. But props to LeVar for standing his ground. And 45, we got to get him the fuck out the box, bro.
Yeah.
We got to get him the fuck out the box.
What's up in the chat, family?
Right. What's going on, chat, man? We usually would have been wrapped this up 15 minutes ago, but we've been gone for 2 weeks. So if y'all got anything you want to talk about, something you want us to hit on real quick, anything you want us to say, shout it out now. I want to remind y'all while we're waiting for y'all to catch up because of the delay. We have discounts. We have deals for rocking with the family. Talkin Kicks and Footage Society. You enter that when you're checking out. You get 10% off your order.
10%?
10% off your order. If you go to Sneakerheads Clothing Line and you spend at least $20, put in Talkin Kicks, you get 15% off your order. They're rocking with us for season 2. Those are our 2 sponsors for now. We're working on some things. We're working on the interview that I hope comes through. We don't see G4 in the chat, so I'm automatically going to say he failed us. We will have to kick his ass. I don't see him in the chat, so I'm gonna go ahead and say he failed us.
Can I give a special shout out, bro?
Yep.
Shout out to DJ Marka. I don't know if she's still off in the chat, but she has a podcast that she does, and it's called Talkin Kicks. But they had me on as a guest, and it was really dope. If you guys want to check her out, she is I am DJ Marka on Instagram, and you can find out about Talkin Kicks, which you can find if you have the TuneIn app, which is like so you can get different live stream radio programs. They're on Bloodborne Radio, which is, I believe it is a Christian hip hop station, but they also do a weekly sneaker podcast, which is really dope, something new that she's trying, and they had me on as a guest, and I had a good time. So appreciate the opportunity. And if you will, check her out.
T-Real asked us a question in the chat. Now, I didn't hear anything about this. Maybe y'all know. Apparently, Adidas canceled $18,000 is it 18,000 or 18,000 online orders? Is this for the Yeezys?
18,000 online orders, and I believe that was for the Yeezys for bot and ATC services.
Good
for Adidas.
I like that. So they identify people were placing orders with bots and they shut them down.
Adidas, call Nike.
Maybe that's why
they're having Nike. Call Adidas.
Maybe that's why they're having a restock. I think it was on Sneaker Watch.
They are having a restock tomorrow.
Yeah, on the 2.0 Belugas, right?
Yeah.
So
is it supposed to? So is it supposed to stop people from being able to use the bots this time around, or is it just another chance for people to use the bots?
Maybe they can't stop it, but if you every time you use it, you get
can't stop. Maybe they start only hope to contain him.
Start blocking IP addresses or something like that. That's dope. That's dope.
That's a good look.
Hey, I appreciate Adidas for sticking out for the fans, man.
No doubt.
For the actual people who want them, that's dope. I'm still not buying them motherfucking Yeezys, but I appreciate that.
That's the Jordan credit card right there, bro.
Hey, I understand. I'm not hating on anybody who does that. I get it.
Jermaine Manning brought up, what about the Kyrie kid shoe? Dope thoughts, need that in men's size 12. I actually had that in the releases. The Kyrie 3 kid shoes, or what the Kyrie is actually a dope looking shoe. The Kyrie S1 hybrid scares the hell out of me. I don't know. Hold on. I will bring it up real quick so you guys can see it. Hold on. Application window.
One of the listeners responded to the comment, the Jordan credit card. You damn right. I noticed what he responded to. I ain't got no problem with that. If I could get him, I would.
So
shut it back, boys.
The homie Black ass, while you bringing up that picture, was asking about the Just Don Air Force collabs. Those start dropping starting the 1st of December, right?
Starting tomorrow. Starting with the Rockefeller joints that are on the screen right now as we speak.
Oh, nice.
So which one is the Just Don?
The one in the bottom right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Just Don in the middle. Just Don in the middle. Rockefeller is tomorrow. The one in the bottom right. Just Don is December 1st.
Let's see. Q the Queen said, I need that Just Don. She's trying to get those. But everybody's talking about this Kyrie hybrid. Let me see the Kyrie hybrid.
1 second.
Lister and Q the Queen both said they want the hybrid.
All right. So if y'all can see the screen, those are the Kyrie 3, What the Kyrie's Kids, the GS version.
Those dope as hell. That's dope. Wow.
And that drops on December 1st. Now, this is the Kyrie S1 hybrid.
No. What happened, baby? No. That was shit. That was abrupt as hell. Going from the kids to that. Ooh.
I'd rather have that, the What the Kyrie 3, than to have the S1 hybrid. The S1 hybrid to me looks like I'm ready to go hiking.
So it's a literally, it has the heel from the 1, it has a strap from the 2, and then the front of it is a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's like a
it's a
dub
hybrid.
0.
Yeah.
It's like a dub 0. Yeah.
One lady list is saying, look up the Euro version of the hybrid.
Oh, the blue, that light blue version. That one. Let me see if I can bring that up real quick before we get out of here.
I think that's the other thing too. A lot of time we get. I'll speak for myself. Let me not say we. A lot of times I will get the first look at the shoe and make a decision and be cool on it, and then later on you get some better pictures. Not the extra special glamour shots pictures, but you get some more looks. Some of you be like, because Q the Queen said that first look is rough, but you got to see it a few more times and it's dope. So I definitely want to check that out. But looking at the boys version, the kids version, that one was a win out the gate. The hybrid is trash can for me. That's what KB Fresh Kick said. Lister saying that the hybrid version, the Euro version, is all black. Well, not all black. He said it's black. It's a Kyrie 1, 2, and 3. Just call it trash is what 804 said. The dump trucks, what KB Fresh Kicks is calling them. Lister, is this the one that is black with a white thing across the middle and blue on the bottom? Because if so, I can show that on the screen.
No.
That's not it?
Q the Queen said it's blue.
All right, hold on. Let me back to it again.
Sports Guy Q said that that's the one I was talking about. He's saying it's the black ones with the blue on the bottom and the white across the middle. Oh, and Liz just saying it's green pair. We don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Everybody got 17 shoes. Liz said it's green pair.
This is the pair that I'm seeing.
That's the Euro release or the Asia release? This looks like Asian.
This is the Asia release.
Okay. That's not bad, actually.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that one I can rock with.
V's Kick said caddy on dial-up. Sports Guy Q said the Euro is black, the Asia is the blue one.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
Yeah, that's Asia. So the one that Lister is talking about, let me see if I can share this screen up here. And I don't know if this is legit. This is just what I see. So y'all don't flame me up in the comments. You know how y'all like to do. You bastards.
Oh, you know what I almost forgot? And we can't start a good season without saying, V, you still ain't shit.
Can y'all see that on the screen?
Got it. Now what is this?
Oh,
is
yeah, that's the one he wore. But his had a green bottom.
Oh, so that's what Lister was talking about, the green part. That's a nice ass shoe, bro.
I still prefer the Asia, but it's not bad.
That's a nice ass shoe. I don't know if the source I got it from is a legit site though. So, hey man, that's a good looking ass shoe, bro. They might have one. I might have to get my first.
There you go.
Yeah, I gotta see that on. I gotta see that on foot.
That's dope. I like those.
Gotta see that on foot.
All right. So is the chat? Is that List is like, see, the hybrid. the cutie queen is saying, give it time. The hybrid to grow. We'll see once we see him in hand. We'll see what's going on with him. What about the Cameron and Reebok DMX 10 collab? I haven't seen that one yet, but I imagine
I saw it. It has pony hair on the top of the shoe.
Oh my god, we're doing pony hair again.
I just wish they would have did a different shoe. Hate it, but I don't. Shoes Cameron's done so far. That one, if I had to do an order, that would be number 3.
How many has he done?
3.
I will say the Reebok DMX is a comfortable ass shoe.
Yeah, they are comfortable. They are a comfortable ass shoe. But when I look at that shoe, I'm just like when he did the Killer Pinks are fire to me. It's the Purple Haze. Like he knocked those out of the park.
All right, folks, we done gave y'all an extra 26 minutes. It's about time for us to wrap it up. OG, you want to do yours, Caddy, and then me? We signing out?
Sure, why not? Y'all stay tuned. Season 2 just gonna get better and gooder and gooder. We're gonna do what we can do to make sure that happens. Y'all keep hitting us up. Make sure that you check us out on Instagram, and if you're not already following, if you're new for season 2, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that the bell so that you'll get the notification. We also want to give a shout out to our other sneaker family, our sister shows. What's good to our family over at the Monday Midsole, who are doing their current "Who is the biggest hype beast?" I think that was the question of the day that they had on Instagram today. I will refrain from giving my answer, but check them out. Of course, the homie Lister and Buckeye City Soul was with us tonight. The Unbox at Mike Ogden, Molly Mall, and of course Polos and Jays, or whatever name he's going by these days, because he changes it from time to time. But check them out. They took this past Monday off, but they'll be back, I'm sure, on next Monday at 8 o'clock. You also want to check out our family to the north of us, the Sneaker Files, our Canadian family, our our brothers over in Canada. That's what I was trying to say. I know they're doing Thursdays, and are they doing Saturday as well? Beard, do you recall?
I can't keep up. I know they took a little hiatus because they were doing a couple sneaker cons and things like that, and they were gone for a minute, and then they came back and they did a show, and then they disappeared again. So I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I know they were doing. I think they were doing Thursdays with Brookie Doo, and
right.
The regular Sneaker File show usually hits up sometime on the weekend. I want to say Saturday, but check them out. You can find them at Sneaker Files with a PHILES. And then shout out to the Sneaker Box Podcast. And we're waiting on you, Jumpman. We're ready for that new show to drop. So we certainly have some information to share with you as soon as Jumpman's new show starts to drop. He said it's going to be more like a show. It's not going to be necessarily a podcast format, but we're looking forward to seeing whatever Big Bro has to offer. So, that's all I got. Support all the family, because we support you, and we can't do it without you. So we're just glad that you're back for season 1. For season 2, we missed you, and we're glad you're back. Deuces.
Caddy?
It feels so good to be here again. Family, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Showing us love. Thank you the support. And we definitely ain't shit without y'all. We do it all for y'all. We do it all for y'all. So we'll be back next week. Molly.
And the GoFundMe for Caddy's new internet connection will be going immediately after this broadcast.
Kiss my ass. I spent it all on shoes.
You better use some of those shoelaces and connect that to the Ethernet cord, because your shit is robocopping like a motherfucker.
Boy, you are the chocolate Max Headroom.
Got too many
right
windows open over here. That's what it is. Hold up.
That motherfucker, he said, have it. I was like, what the fuck is he saying? I don't know. So before Caddy's internet kicks completely out, again, I want to just echo the sentiments of the crew. We missed y'all, man. We're glad to be back. Thank y'all for rocking with us with all them damn pickups. I didn't know that they was doing all that. I knew that they had some heat, but Jesus Christ, they almost said that. That might be what's wrong with Caddy.
Correction. We got all those pickups.
I didn't know he had the Gatorades. I didn't know them Gatorades was out there. I didn't see one or two of your pickups. Like, that shit was crazy. That's what's wrong with your internet now. You burnt it up. But we're glad to be back.
Fidelis internet. Don't judge Fidelis like that.
Well, fuck Fidelis. They need to get some fidelity. That shit ain't working.
The money on sneakers.
We really appreciate y'all, man. Again, if you want to rock with our sponsors, Footage Society, Talkin Kicks, TALKINKICKS, 10% off your purchase. If you go to Sneakerheads clothing line, use the same code, you will get 15% off of your purchase of $20 or more. Thank y'all for rocking with us. And we'll be back next week with another show. Hopefully we'll have some more topics and we're not killing y'all with all them pickups, because these cats is disrespectful. They disrespectful.
We ain't got no shoes for next week. I hope y'all know that. That's it for the season.
You're probably right about that. I can't even argue with that one, bro. But yeah, it's been one of them shows, man. We're glad to be back. Glad for y'all to hang out with us. And it's your man, Beard Jedi, a.k.a. Albert Shoehost, a.k.a. Lee Kicks, a.k.a. JD Shoes, a.k.a. Andy Van Nike. And we will holler at y'all next time on another episode of Talkin Kicks. We out. Peace.
Later.